finally returned from a few-week hiatus, but before we get into what's going on this week, we've had a few athletes still competing internationally. If you want to talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, this season has been really special in the fact that we've had so many current and former, so some of our alumni, Nordic Huskies, competing in a bunch of international championship events. We've had alumni like Deidre Irwin, Amanda Kautzer competing in the IBU World Cups, now getting slated to compete in the IBU World Championships. We've had Sarah Goebel competing in her first World Cup this last weekend as an alumni, which is also really amazing to see. And then obviously we've had Annabelle, Adam, and Henrietta all competing at World University Games. Adam competing on the World Cup, and Annabelle now just finishing up her competitions at the U23 World Ski Championships. So yeah, I mean, I think it's so special because, you know, obviously NCAA skiing is important to us, and that's where we really are seeking to really compete as a team. But we really want to see our student athletes be able to achieve their long-term goals and dreams competitively in the sport, and having these student athletes that have these opportunities while they're currently student athletes with our program is already showing that, oh my gosh, they're skiing at such an amazingly high level that they're already achieving those dreams. And they're going to have opportunities when they go on and graduate to ski professionally and continue their career if they want to. But then we're also having, you know, some of our alumni that are making those steps after they graduate, and that's also really great because, you know, we feel like we're a part of that journey, and we're certainly proud of them and just so happy for them. I think that's the biggest thing that you want for your athletes regardless, is for them to achieve their competitive goals. And so yeah, it's awesome to see so many of our current and former student athletes achieving their competitive goals and really being able to compete amongst the very best in the world, because it shows that they are some of the best athletes in the world too, which is just phenomenal.
Great, and so we're, as I kind of said, we're entering the second half of the season with the majority of the team kind of having a few weeks off. So this week we're heading to Duluth for the GANC CCSA Invite. So we've got the interval start skate. It's 5K, 10K on Saturday for the men and women, and then the Mass Start Classic for the 20K on Sunday. What are the expectations for the team, you know, as we've kind of had a few weeks off here?
Yeah, so we've had 2 really nice weeks off from competition. You know, that was a really big push, that first period of the season, especially coming right from U.S. Nationals into that Sealy Hills CCSA and Super Tour weekend. So it's been great to have a week to recover, and then another great week of training here to really, you know, prepare us for this second half of the season. We're already over halfway done, which is kind of wild to think about, but I feel like we're only going to be stronger going into this second period because we've got so much competitive experience under our belt, and now we've got some really great training under our belt as well, which I think is also really helpful to make sure that our student athletes, they maintain their fitness and they improve competitively through the rest of the season. So, you know, we really love racing at the Grand Avenue Nordic Center in Duluth. It's an amazing spectator venue. It's got this sweet, steep climb, the biggest climb on the course, that just parallels the Alpine Hill, and it makes for really great spectating races. So I know that's going to be super fun on Sunday's Mass Start race. And I think one of our biggest focus of the week, and really for the next 3 weeks, because we have CCSA competitions every single week, is to really focus on that team, that cohesive team environment, and really be the championship team that we know we are. So we know that if we really enjoy the competitive environment, then our student athletes are gonna ski their absolute hardest, and they're gonna be really proud of their efforts and have competitive success. And so we'll focus on the team first, and I think that's gonna fuel us competitively through this competitive weekend. And, you know, I think our student athletes, they're just excited to compete again. They've got a lot of experience on these courses. They know, and they know, like I said at the beginning, that if they're if they're racing against the best athletes in the world, then they surely have the confidence that they can have success in any race. And I think that's just a really great place to be in as an athlete when you toe any starting line.
Great. And if you had to say, what would you be more excited for, Saturday's races or Sundays?
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for both races this weekend. I think Saturday is going to be great just because, to be honest, the team has just been skiing so phenomenal this year. And I really feel like we've got an opportunity to do something special both on the men's and the women's side in that race. But I might have to say I'm more excited about Sunday's race just because of the fact that it's a mass start. The student athletes can get out there and cheer on their teammates, especially the guys go second that day. So they'll be done racing. They can get out there, line the hill, be really cheering loud and proud for the women's team, and that's what I think is going to make that race the most fun. So yeah.
Great. Thanks for your time, Coach, and best of luck this weekend.
Yeah, thanks so much. Go Huskies.